never stay still. Where you going, can't come here. I'll always take you back for your...
Come over, good time, what's a bad one? You say you want, give me something long time. Me deal with this thing, rough something like crime. I make you sing this line.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Milwaukee from the home court of the Bucks. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports Sunday Night Hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. This game in Milwaukee marks the start of a homestand for the Bucks.
And the start of a brief homestand for them. And they have a chance, Kevin, to get some wins in front of the home fans before they get back out on the road.
1 on the clock. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Outside Tatum. Pass to KD. No good from outside. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Outside Abdul-Jabbar. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Here's Shepherd. Following the basket by Derek White. Tatum, that's for 2. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Now here's White. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Well, White is an intelligent player and someone that just lets his offense come naturally to him.
Outside Durant. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Milwaukee's head coach and I got a chance to talk. I asked about an approach to Jason Tatum. Coach told me that Tatum is just about as good as anyone at countering plans. So he just asked his players to play to their strengths, saying if they need to make switches, that's almost a better option because the more looks we throw him, the less he can consistently play the same way. Back over to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Butler on the way. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Rockets trailed by 3. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
They set the pick. Offensive rebound. Abdul-Jabbar. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And the dunk by Tatum.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
It's stolen by Adebayo. 3-pointer. Tatum no good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Well, listen, White doesn't fear anyone inside. He wants to get down low and cash in.
Outside Durant from the arc. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Milwaukee in the lead. Stolen by Durant. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by the Bucks.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Pass to Thor. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look from that.
Now here's Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 11 feet away. Another miss by Houston. Abdul-Jabbar outside. And the basket is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Durant for 3. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks ahead. They lead by 6. And we'll get going. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Pass to Sloan. Fires the 3. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Sloan's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Rockets. Abdul-Jabbar outside. The Rockets pull it in.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Pass to Nevitt. It's stolen by Green. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Brown. No scoring in this one. Simons with the ball. And it's Vassell picking him up. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Sloan. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Bucks leading by 3. It's Simons, top of the key. Now here is Abdul-Jabbar. Lets it go. Nevitt with the rebound. And so Houston again turning it over.
Now that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Brown. Outside Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
What a flush. Great athleticism from Brown.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Kevin?
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. KD looking around to the paint, and Cephalosha with the jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of them.
Adebayo.
I love when they put Adebayo in that action. Bam is really quick for his size, making him hard to track.
Brown with it. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. To the middle. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Rockets trailed by 3. To the right side. Fades back. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
Brown outside. Pass to Simon. 5 on the clock. From deep, Green tips it. And staying with the play, Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Tatum. Houston needs to get a shot. Tries it from 19. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Bucks leading by 3. And here's Prince outside. Pass to Adebayo. Houston moving the ball around. Back to KD. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. KD's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Tie game in Milwaukee. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far. And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
Outside, White. Outside, Butler. Takes a 3. Rockets with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Shepard with the ball. He's picked up by White. Rocket 6. Back to Durant. Look at KD going to work inside.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
It's Noel, high post. Down low. Green in the high post. Taken away. And it's Houston on the break. Fires from deep. Pass to Shepard. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game. Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. McGrady outside. Against the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. To the wing on the left. Inside. That was a textbook jam by Abdul-Jabbar.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Brown outside. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Abdul-Jabbar so skilled inside.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Butler for the finish. And slam dunk by Butler.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And stolen by Butler. Over in the corner, White. Pass to Thor. White, left side. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Adebayo. Vassell outside. McGrady outside. 5 to shoot. To the inside. And stolen by Butler. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break.
The hands of Butler are so active on defense. He disrupts the play and turns it in to a transition opportunity.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's McGrady. Oh, here he comes.
Goodness.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Here's the screen to the tie. Misses the 3. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Rockets lead by 3. And work up 3. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Here's White. Outside, Green. Back to White. Over Shepherd. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
An extremely unselfish player. Shepherd loves to get others involved and create for his teammates.
Butler in the corner. Here's Nevitt. Back to Durant. To the middle. Here's Sefolosha. Rebounded by the Bucks.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Now Shepherd. There's the drive. And he banks in the layup. And now a 7-point Rocket lead.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
And the wide open shot from Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's a true team-first guy. White is all about finding the team the best scoring chance he can.
Here he goes. What a finesse finish on the lay-in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Knocks down the 3.
The shooting ability is incredible. Shepard's got a shot from all over the floor.
White drives in. Rebounded by Milwaukee. It's stolen by Shepard. Finney Smith with it. Now Green defending. And yeah, it's good.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Durant. And that one is good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
White left side. Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, what a finish.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
6 to shoot. Durant fires. Holy cow! What a bailout!
And that bucket by KD is why he is so lethal. Durant can straight up save possession.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Here's Butler. From 13, it's stolen by Shepard. Going inside. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Now Green shoots. Count it. Nice touch. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
KD with it. Butler covering. Strong move off the glass.
There is no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And just a loss of concentration there. And they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
Yeah, you hate to see sloppy, careless play like that. It's so unnecessary.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Houston ball. Shooting for Houston.
And the technical free throw is good.
Well, that shuts the door on any hope of a comeback. Nicely done.
And here is Tatum. So we see Houston taking the W here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not